Hey everybody, wanted to share a story with you today about a deal that we saved for a first-time home buyer. In a lot of cases, as busy as everybody is these days, we see a lot of people rejected simply because they might have a little bit lower of a credit score, they might have a blemish or two on their credit report, or they might have a high debt-to-income ratio. So I want to share a story with you about a first-time home buyer who's become a friend of mine. He had his credit pulled and tried to get pre-approved with two other lenders, and he was told they couldn't do anything for him. And then he finally picked up and got a realtor. The realtor put him through to me. So he came in and we put his application together, educated him throughout the process of how what the next steps were. He put an application together for me and we pulled his credit report. He had a couple of small collections on his credit report that were, not a big deal, but they were definitely affecting his credit. And he had a small auto loan that had a minimal amount left on it. And he had another credit card to where his balance was above 50% of the credit limit. So he had kind of a double whammy in the fact that he had a couple of collections, so he already had a blemish or two on his report, and then he had a credit card balance that was 50% above his credit limit. So what we did was we put him on a step-by-step, and we told him it was going to take 60 to 90 days. We told him to first things first, pay off those collections and get documentation from the collection company with the account number showing that it's paid and satisfied so that we could update our credit report for our transaction. And then we educated him on how to go directly to the credit bureau, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, and have his credit report updated so these are paid and satisfied in the future when anybody pulls his credit. We also told him to go ahead and pay off his auto loan, which dropped his debt-to-income ratio that allowed him to put an offer in on a property that was more in his price range that he was looking for. And then C, we educated him and directed him to pay that credit card balance down below 50% of that credit limit, which gave him an additional 15 to 20 point boost in his credit scores. All of this took about 60 days. So his credit scores, he probably got, it was like a 35 or 40% increase, 40 point increase on his credit report, which allowed for him to qualify for our first time home buyer program. So I was able to do a mortgage for him at 100% financing with no MI. We still talk to this day. He sent me 3 or 4 of his friends. So if you or anyone that you know wants to purchase a home but doesn't think that they can, please contact us. We're glad to sit with you, educate you, and direct you on the proper steps to take in order to qualify.